Sorry about the camera. Camera messed up a little bit there. But we're going to talk about cards in this game. I separated them and everything, so we can talk about it separately. Sorry, I had a frog in my throat. But separated them so we can talk about them separately for this game. Now, we'll go ahead and get the two separate ones separately. This is your main source of health for this game, is your Thoma. That's why I was like, basically, it says Thoma is the life force for a character or vehicle. These are your two. Of course, you'll get more when you open up packs and everything like that, but this is your main card for your life, and that's why, if you read it, it says what it says. So basically, this is your main life force card. This is your cards that you pretty much lay out in the center of the play, like out in the center. This is your dice roll to see where you pretty much go, and what you land on is where you would go out when you land. I do have doubles, so don't worry about the doubles. Like you'll see, you'll see two of the same one and stuff like that. But as you can tell, when you land on it, you pretty much have to do what it says. I think certain ones will have certain ones. Say, but see, like, not for example, like if you play a human or an Adra, you of course do as it says when you start and stuff like that from this area and so on and so on. But these are like they lay out like this, side by side. And this is where you start off with your characters on both sides and you move with the dice and so on. But these are your earths, and you'll get more of these as you play in the game, of course, and as you open up packs and so on and so on. Another thing we go through is character assistance cards. We'll go through these. We'll go down the line. But then you have stuff like assistance characters. These are not your characters that you choose from. These are like your assistants. Like you have certain ones that are Adra, and you'll have certain ones that are humans. So you have stuff that'll fly your spaceship. Because don't forget, you can separate your army and separate them and put them all over the outer space, basically. Let's just say. But these also have Thoma, and I had a brain fart. But the number over here, I'll remember it sooner or later as I talk. But pretty much as you go, you'll notice, oh, this is a character card. This goes down here. But as you can tell, they pretty much are just, these are the only ones I have right now. But they add to your Thoma, they add to your, I think it's WPN number, is what I think it is. But that's basically what these are. They're your character assistants. And then your next ones are your event and missions. Now these, you can only play these once. You can't do these in an action and something like that. As soon as you play these are your only turn that you can do. These, you pretty much have to do what it says on the card. These will tell you to move to a planet or do this. And see, like this one, for example, it tells you you must travel to this planet and do this. And then to tell you what to do on this. This one will tell you to travel to, this planet, so on and so on. So, I mean, and then sometimes there'll be some good ones where it will gain and then end and then restore, or how you make the enemy lose, or this. So, hey, look, it's me. But, I mean, say even number all add your faction's main characters, take that number, or odd numbers you were discovered and you take it. So this card will make them lose it or you lose it. So I mean, so there's certain ones that just benefit you or don't benefit you and so on. So I mean, so these are good to play when you want to try to run or just want to play something for that extra. Now these are your character assistant that I separated separately because I wanted to show it off separately. This is a Bender card. He is a separate person that has his own separate type stuff. Like, so if you play him and he put him in your deck, he comes with his own pretty much arsenal of stuff, as you can tell. He comes with his own portal assistance that pretty much lets you create a portal and move all your character and army. He comes with a lightning attack. He comes with, as you can see, lightning roll, 12-sided dice. He comes with a bender weapon that blocks all spells it comes in. He comes with a shield assistance. He comes with, I mean, he comes with an arsenal of just stuff. But the only way you can play him, or play anything, is if you have to have him in your deck. Now, I don't know if there's any other cards that go with him or what, but from what I just have at the moment is basically what I've pulled. Now, these we'll go through quick just because they're simple, easy to explain. These are your weapons. Like, these will add to your WPN. I think it's what it's called, WPN. I might be wrong. I'm butchering it probably. And if I am, I'm sorry. Brain fart. Got a lot of stuff going on right now. I'm trying to remember a lot of stuff while trying to read at the same time. I will double check it to make sure, and I will fix it in the comments below if I am wrong. But then you got stuff that you have. These will, right when you start a game and you put your character down, you find your best weapon and you lay it with it. So before you start the game, that's what you'll do. You'll find your best, you put your character, then you find your best weapon if you draw it. If not, I will have a playthrough and a teaching video posted soon to show everything. But then you got stuff like your beam weapon, your pistol, and they also have little things at the bottom. Some will be just regular stuff, some will be stuff that actually benefits you. Some will just be like little things that say stuff like a plasma cannon and a project weapon that causes heavy damage. So, I mean, certain things will actually have something like, see, rocket launcher. See, so, I mean, certain ones actually have it, but as you can tell, certain ones also don't have that. This, you can add two or one weapon to a spaceship, certain things. The explosive grenades, you could play this though while being attacker and defender. So while you're being defending, you could play this. So that's what's good about this. And you got double barrel shotgun. You got traditional assault rifle. And you got spaceship. And see, now certain ones you got to pay attention to because this would be only spaceship use only. And then opponents added weapons and it lets you take out, I think it is one of theirs and it destroys one of their weapons. So, I mean, this is cool. And seeing there's another attack defender. So you could use this while being attacked or while you're attacking. And you can use it while being attacked and defending yourself. So, I mean, same with that one again and stuff. So, I mean, so these are really cool cards to have. So they're pretty cool. And I skipped these because these are my foil cards that I pulled that I thought were really, really cool. And I just thought they were really cool to have. And we'll get to those because they'll be in the next stack that we get to. I just thought they were cool to set off to the side. These are assistance cards. These are like, I'm trying to explain these. Like, basically, these are your assistance cards that you would play for, like, portal assistance to get you away from something to run. these are like your assistance card to like give you that extra thoma, the extra health, the extra shield, the extra boost, stuff like that. Basically, is what these are. As you can tell, like see, mystery, knowledge, power, and everything. Use this card to double your thoma. See, warp assistance, warp them, teleport. All that kind of stuff. A gift from the Watchers characters resurrect home, so you can warp back to home, stuff like that. There's another warp one. Uh, Send a specific or a whole army characters, vehicles, and occupied spaceships to a portal. See, and like I said, I had a foil card of that. Basically, use this card to move any faction character, army, or vehicle. This is where you get to be a butthole, and you can send the enemy's faction and split it up. Then you got shield assistance where you can't have anything harm you if somebody tries to play a defending card. And then see, there's the one where you can restore your Thoma, but you need to have this on your person so it doesn't get to zero and you can restore your Thoma kind of thing. Uh Double your Thoma with this one again. This lets you abandon your spaceship and move to surface and stuff. Where you get to go back to starting Thoma. There's another warped one, another shield where you doesn't get attacked or anything. Another one does where you get to split people up. Portals. Now these are cool because you can only use these with Adra, as you can tell. And it says Adra fan handler use only, which means only Adra characters can use this. And as you can tell, certain things you have to do, attacker and defender role. So these are attacker and defender cards, which means basically you can use it as an attack or defender. So these are cool. Another portal card. And so, I mean, these are what I've got so far. So these are really cool. I've experimented with a bunch of them. We'll save the character cards for the last. But these are your vehicles, your spaceships. And these are really cool. These add to your WPN and your Thoma. So these add, and I'll show the book later. But these are where you get to add your weapons, like these, on top of this. So you get to add like all of this on top of your vehicle. You get to add them onto your spaceship, but pay very close attention because only Adra can use like this one. Humans can use this. Humans can use that and stuff, and Adra and stuff like that. But you need to pay attention because of what it says right here, where it says only Adra faction. And then like this one, oh, this is a spaceship weapon. Let me put this one down here. I'm seeing like this is an Adra faction. I don't have really any human spaceships. So when me and the wife play, we use one of these as a human spaceship. And I know it's wrong. I know it's this, but we kind of do it because I have in my cards a bunch of spaceship human stuff and all this kind of crap. So we only use it to kind of even out the game a little bit because it's kind of really sucky to have a deck with a bunch of spaceship stuff and no spaceship for the human. So we kind of just experiment with this one to have a human spaceship. And it's really cool to have a human spaceship if there is one, but even though I don't have one in the deck so far. So it's really cool to have it, and we can really see a change in the game to be able to have a human spaceship. But now here's your characters. The way the game works is you go through and you separate the Adras from the human, and then you flip and you secretly pull a human and an Adra character, and that's who you are. But then you have like each one, and like here's a human character, Thoma, and and all that, like I was telling you. But then certain ones have like special abilities that you can play only like once and stuff. And some of them are just so overpowered. Some of them are just simple and quick and gives you some really good stuff and helps you out when you need it and stuff like that. Some of them are just really, actually, really smart to use at certain points in the game. Like, there's one that when you see it, you'll think of a really smart way to use it. Like, I think it's this one's a good way to start off. like 12-sided dice and give 2 times damage. Like, that's a good one. All this kind of stuff. Like I already have a character I want to create and a setup I want to create for a human faction. I think would be really cool to have. She's really cool because of her thing. Roll the 12-sided dice and give opponents 2 times the damage, but all that. So I mean, these are really cool characters and really cool things. I just think the humans need a little bit more abilities because Adra has a lot of abilities. Other than that, these are the cards that I have. Now, these are really special because these are the first ones that he ever had created. We never used them. We were going to. I think when I probably played the first playthrough by myself and kind of set up a 2-player game by myself, I'll probably use them. Just to kind of see what they'll be like. But these are some of the first ones he ever really created and used to experiment with. They're just really, really cool. That are really special to him and stuff like that. So, oh, there's actually a human spaceship right there. Didn't even see that. But yeah, other than that, that's the cards in the game. These are really cool. Other than that, I just thought I'd show them off to everybody and let everybody see them. And other than that, thanks for watching.